Bam! The late adopter. And we off. Okay, let's watch. 64,700. 25 seconds left. Will we close above 64,700 or not? Interesting. 15 seconds left. It does not look like it wants to close above 64,700. You might be asking yourself, hey man, what's so special about 64,700? I'm gonna show you. Unfortunately, we did not do that. Now, just a second. Bitcoin Daily Show, welcome everybody to the Bitcoin Daily Show. Unfortunately, we closed below 64,700. I'm gonna tell you what's so special about 64,700. Welcome to Bitcoin Daily. We do this show every single day. You know, we gotta know what's happening with our altcoins, you know, because everything depends on Bitcoin. But Bitcoin right now looks bullish and looks nice. How's everybody doing in the chat, by the way, guys? DJ AV Styling, Dutch Ring Racing, Martin is here as well. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Not that many people, but it's okay. It's okay. You know, we only need one viewer, and I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, so the 64,700 is the 4 hourly, guys. It's the 4 hourly level up here that I would like to, you know, close above up here. Now, unfortunately, we didn't do that, but we are above all of the moving averages. Let's see up here. Where is this line right now? Up here, it's 50 moving averages right there. So if you look at here, we actually opened below the 50 moving averages. It really doesn't matter, but right now we are above all the moving averages on all not on all time frames, but we are above all moving averages, I think. Let's see up here. What am I missing up here? It looks good. It looks good. It looks better than yesterday. I can tell you that much. Here and doing just fine. So yesterday we were a little bit, you know, what are you gonna say? Where were we yesterday? Well, yesterday's 13, 14. We are down here, right? So we are looking at some kind of support down here yesterday, and you know, it was still looking kind of shaky. But after the move towards the upside up here, this downtrend got broken. Then we got the retest on the downtrend, and then we made a new higher high, you know, again, and, you know, higher low as well. So, you know, technically right now we are going towards the upside. It looks good. This 100 moving average on the 1 hourly is kind of, you know, giving us some hard time, but we got a lot of support below us. So that's good. 4 hourly time frame, we are above, you know, we managed to get above this very important level, this 20 moving average up here. You can see here we are above the 20 moving average, also above the, I'll just clean all the lines up here. Why do we need lines? We don't need lines. We just, you know, even we are trying to even to, you know, get above the 50 moving average. But it does look good. It does look good. And on daily time frame, of course, it looks very nice because, you know, this daily candle managed to, you know, close very nicely up here. We are still above the 10 moving average. We had a nice pullback. So, you know, we might be at some kind of bottom right now where we continue going towards the upside. So it does look nice. No complaints right now. Maybe small pullback up here before we continue to our upside. I don't know what's going to happen right over here. Besides that, guys, besides that, I don't have anything big on the when it comes to news or something like that today. Can you please do XRP? No, it's called Bitcoin Daily, not XRP Daily. Lots of liquidation. I don't see any kind of liquidations today. There, you know, the price is, you know, literally going kind of sideways. You know, who's getting liquidated up here, like if you get something like this, you know, moves to upside, downside, upside, you know, you get some kind of liquidation. But over here, I don't see any kind of liquidations. Also, there is some kind of trend going up here right now. Maybe some kind of rising wedge that's gonna push us towards downside. But then I'll be looking at some kind of 50 moving average that to hold, you know, and bring us back up again. I didn't see actually this rising wedge. So this rising wedge is getting to the end right now, unfortunately. But it's a small rising wedge. It's a small rising wedge. So you're gonna see if we actually fall that deep through it, or we just, if we break this rising wedge to the upside, we are super bullish though. We're super bullish if we break the rising wedge, but this 100 moving average is kind of kicking us on the downside. So this looks like if we fall through the 20 moving average down here, I'm looking at this 50 moving average on the 1 hourly, and if we fall through that, I don't know where I'm looking. I don't know where I'm looking on the chart. Where I'm looking at the chart, 10-20 moving average down here at 42.1 or something like that, right? And if we fall through that, then we are in deep S, you know. No, it does look a little bit better than yesterday, so we're gonna see how this actually plays out. If you do fall down for whatever reason, and I don't know what that reason should be, but you know, if you fall down for whatever reason, we get a lot of support at 63,000, something like that, give or take. Morning, Edwin, how you doing? What's up, Salem? Not much, not much. So I really don't got much today. It's a nice Sunday, you know. It's just kind of going kind of sideways, and it's not doing much. This rising wedge might play out, might not play out. We're gonna see that. And you know, these rising wedges, you know, targets are always somewhere around the bottom down here. So it should be around something like 63,500 again for the third time, confirming the bottom. So if you do fall out of here, you might see again 63.5 or something like that, a level down here again, before you continue to the upside. You know, best case scenario, if we get support on the 50 moving average, that's gonna be very bullish because we did not hit the target on the downside. But you know, we can also just, you know, continue towards the upside here, you know, and escape the rising wedge in a bullish manner to the upside. But I got nothing, guys. I got nothing. It looks fine. It looks fine so far until we break down. We can look at some other coins though. We can look at some other coins. XRP looks, you know, boring because it's below the moving averages. This 10, this 20 moving averages below moving averages down here, and it's waiting for a breakout again. It's waiting for a breakout again, but you know, it's not doing that much. 100x leverage. I don't think it's 100x leverage day today, guys. I don't think it's 100x leverage day. It might come, you know, at a point where we do, you know, get these 100x leverage days, but right now I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. It's too shaky. It's too shaky. So the best case scenario right now is this 10 and 20 moving average up here, giving us support up here and just bouncing off of that. So I'm looking to break again this level up here because right now we are not breaking it. So maybe some kind of pullback down here and then you break it. But we might also have a big pullback. Big pullback wouldn't be nice. Even this 63,000 wouldn't be nice. So this is the benchmark over here, give or take. Between 64.7 and 64.6. We went up there once, but that was a 20 moving average up here. We got rejected right back up there right now. Did, you know, tried 2 times with 2 big wicks to break that. Both of times close below the support. So I think right now we are going towards downside. So this is gonna be the 10 moving average, 20 moving. It's either gonna be pullback down to 10-20 moving average all the way down to 64.2. Something like this down here, and then, you know, break the resistance, or we're gonna have a bigger breakdown. Let's see here on the daily time frame. I don't think it's gonna be on the daily time frame. Maybe the hourly time frame all the way. Yeah, that's 64,000. 64,000. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, it is below, or maybe all the way down to some kind of 63,000, and then break to the upside. But yeah, this move to the upside was very nice, and you can see here on the daily time frame up here. Where is it? Yeah, it's the ballpark area. It was something like this, right? So this downtrend is definitely broken right now. This downtrend is that, you know, we had even retest, you know. So if you go down, we can still see this level, you know, this. I'm just putting, you know, not really interesting lines. So this rising wedge, if it breaks down, we might see another test on this the same trend line up here, which is actually confirming the, you know, the breakout. break down towards downside. So you know, I'm looking at 65.3, 63.5 again. Down here 63.5 again, give or take, where these prior supports were getting hit, right? So if you do break down 65.3, how much down is that right now? I don't think that's much. Yeah, 1.5% down. So you know, altcoins might bleed in the short term if we do break down on the downside over here. If we do break downside, because we might see some kind of dump back to 63 levels and then you know get support there and then continue towards the upside. If we break the 63 levels, we are looking at 62 levels, and then after that is some kind of 60 levels down here. Yeah, what am I gonna say? There is decent amount of support. Now we got this trend line, of course, that's corresponding really nicely with 63.5, and this 63.5 has been holding before. So if you do break down this part over here at 63.5 should hold. I mean, there is no reason to think that it should not hold. It's pretty bullish right now, so we're gonna see that, and let's see how this looks on the daily. That's better 100 moving average, so we might wick down with a wick and you know get support there again and then continue towards the upside, because right now we tried with the two big wicks. Where is it? On the 4 hourly, two big wicks up here, try to break this resistance up here, could not do that, so you know we might go down. But it looks like it wants to go up. It doesn't want to go down. Maybe just gonna go straight up outside of this wedge towards the upside. Doesn't matter. Break on the downside 63.5. Break on the upside 100k. Okay. So it's either else. You know, 100k and down here 63.5k. Okay. So break on the downside down here. Break on the upside. You know, 100k. Whichever way it goes, right? Just a second. What are the spikes in the charts? There are no spikes in the charts. Charts look nice. It will be interesting to watch what will happen later this evening with BTC. It should close above 64. We're all fine. Yeah, above 63.4, it's all fine. Bullish on the vitamin D3 for the Q4, also bullish on the charts. Chainlink, please. Chain is fine. Chain is bullish. What's going on, Magnus? You're on my phone and I'm hearing you in the passenger bus. I can't look, only hear you, smooth operator. Dimos. It's nice that you are listening to my streams while driving. Unfortunately, it's not a radio commentary, you know. But we are in some kind of rising wedge. And if we break down on the rising wedge, I'm looking at some kind of 63.5k. If you break up on the rising wedge, we are looking at 100k. You know what's interesting, this most, you can type but you cannot watch. Please do not type while driving the bus. Hello Tila, I've been watching ship for the last few hours. I think it broke out of the descending channel. Nah, the ship didn't do that. I mean, it did broke, like, but not actually, you know, today, but it still have this you know, descending downtrend that needs to break out. So you know, it needs to go cold wicks. 62.8 for stop loss hunting, cold wicks. Maybe. I sold my Mana coin. I think it's overpriced. What's your thought on it? Mana, I think Mana is okay. It broke some downtrend, but it's still in downtrend. But you know, yeah, every move on Mana is a, you know, a volatile move. This is 1 hourly, 4 hourly. Yeah, I mean, it broke this, there was this downtrend up here, it broke the downtrend, so right now it is, you know, going kind of, you know, up here, consolidating up here before the next move towards the upside. Now, how long this consolidation is gonna take, that's the trick. Where my Lambo, bro? Time frame when the wedge might break out or down. this is a 1 hourly chart, so it's gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be during the day, you know. So during the day something's gonna happen. Tila, did you ever check the icon? It's increasingly more greatly compared to other coins in the past few days. What are your thoughts about icon? Yeah, I actually just was watching icon right now, and you know, it is slowly going up towards this resistance line at 2.06, no, 2.6. So you know, it needs to break certain levels, but it's getting there. You know, there was some, I don't know why is this line down here. Some kind of downtrend up here. So it is getting close to this high up here, you know, where you can break to the upside and go. Yeah, not very interesting. Let's go a little bit back. So I think I think there is more probability to break on downside than to upside right now. But even if you break on downside, that's just, you know, temporary move before we continue towards the upside, right? Yeah. Now, if you do break 63.5 towards downside here, and you know, go to some kind of lower levels, that might be bad. So you know, when that happens, that happens. But you know, it's a rising wedge. They do break to downside. If you're super bullish, it will break to the upside. We'll see what's gonna happen. You know, some days are just like this. You know, some days you are like just like there's not much happening. You know. Anyways, guys, we're gonna cut this short because you know I really don't have much to say today. So there we go, some kind of movement towards downside, and there we maybe not breaking out. I don't know when the breakout is gonna come. You know, if it comes like I'm looking at 63.5, if it breaks 63.5, I'm looking at some kind of 62 levels, and after 62 there is some kind of 60 levels down here. After 60 levels I'm looking at some kind of 57. After that I'm looking at some kind of 55 levels down here, and after that there is this 51 level, and after that it's bear market. Okay, so there are definitely decent supports below us. So which one of these we're gonna hit, you know, it depends. But you know, they're pretty standard. They're pretty standard. Maybe it's breaking it right now on the downside, as we are doing this. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. I really don't have much to say right now. I really don't have much to say right now. I've been looking at charts for the past hour and a half for the Patreon, and really doesn't happen much. Really doesn't happen much. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Same time, same place tomorrow. Bitcoin Daily Show, 9 AM Central European Time on the dollar. So we're gonna cut this one short. Thanks for smashing the like buttons, guys, and thanks for subbing to the channel. And that's that. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm just not kind of in the mood for the show. I really don't know why. Anyways, enjoy the Sunday, guys. Enjoy the Sunday, guys. Bye bye.